Let's go to Mike and DV. This was the other stock that you wanted to check in on, enterprise software in the early stages potentially of a turnaround here, Mike.
Yeah, I think this is a good one because it's election year. It's going to be a big year for advertising spend. You just look at the amount spent on the primary itself. It's been a huge amount. And DoubleVerify, let's see, it provides digital media measurement and data analytics for internet TV and social media. It helps reduce ad fraud by verifying advertising views and engagement by consumers online. So basically, it's kind of helping to place adverts for advertisers in places that they don't want their brand to be negatively affected. They don't want, say a consumer company doesn't want their ad to be next to like war coverage or different negative things. They want things to be in more positive areas. It's interesting when you look at the earnings growth. It says there in 2023, 167%, in 2024, 15%. I'd imagine there could be a decent prospect of an upside surprise this year. But also when you look longer term, it's actually better. It's seen rising 26% the following year, 42% the year after that, and then 69%. So the longer term estimates, even though they're less reliable, obviously, because they're looking further out in the future, they're very, very positive. So for me, that was another thing that was in the favor here. When you look at the daily, you could have maybe a potential trend line on this if it's something that you're interested in. If you look at the top there, you could be within the handles, maybe a little one form, and you could watch to see if it can get support here at the 21 day and then bounce back up. It could be a way to get an early entry there for you. It's done pretty well over the last 12 months. It's in the top, I think that's 12% of stocks in terms of price performance over the last 12 months. So that's good. And it's got good fund ownership as well. It's got 54%, which is a little bit lower than Elastic overall. But if you go to the actual people that own it, there's a lot of very good names in there. It's people like, let me see, I had that written down.
Vesco Discovery, Lord Abbott.
Columbia Accord Fund, Invesco Discovery. I thought Invesco was interesting because you can see that they keep adding it, they keep raising it quite substantially. So that's a good trend. Maybe not as good a trend at Lord Abbott, but overall, I think it's a very good stock and something that people should be keeping close watch on, because just one of the themes that you try and look at the themes for the year. For me, if we're having this soft landing and with the election, there should be a lot of potential for advertisers to do better than people are expecting. So I think this is definitely one you should be thinking about. I mean, it's not the best group. It's 105 out of 187, but it's the number one stock in the group, so it's a leader. So this is a good opportunity, I think.
Great. And then do you think enough time has passed since this gap down to where that is not bothering you?
Yes, I think so. I mean, this is a good opportunity. It's consolidated. It's formed a nice shaped cut with handle for me. I think it's pretty aesthetically pleasing. It's not one of these really odd, wonky ones that we don't like. It's even though it had that gap down, it's showed a lot of grit to dig in, and it's still not made progress from its IPO. So you have to think, as the company continues to mature and as it continues to deliver, then it's going to get rewarded in the longer term.
Great. And then would you be doing a 5% position with this one as well, Mike?
Well, I'd maybe think about getting a pilot position if it can take that trend line and then raise it when it actually manages to break out. And then you'll have opportunities going forward as it goes up and pulls back.